Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the introduction. Ma'am introduced me in a very lengthy words. I introduce myself in a little words. So I'm Shweta Pandey. I'm analyst at Capgemini Technology Services India Limited. And today we're going to learn and understand about JIRA and how do we manage our project through it. So I'll share my screen and let me know when my screen is visible to you all.
Okay, sure.
So is my screen visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So we'll start with knowing like why do we even need JIRA to manage our project? Like in school and in college, we never needed it to manage our project. ऐसा नहीं है कि हम पहली बार प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हैं, हमने स्कूल में भी प्रोजेक्ट किए हैं, हमने कॉलेज में भी प्रोजेक्ट्स किए हैं. Then why in an organization, in an industry, we need a JIRA, a software to manage our project? So we'll be discussing on it today. So with starting the JIRA, we need to know the project and the management of it. So I request you all to unmute yourself and first tell your name and then tell about your point of view about this particular slide. What do you think about this image?
Yes, students can unmute them themselves and make it as an interactive session.
It shows that a project is a integration of different small parts जो अकेले कुछ नहीं कर सकते बट साथ में इंटीग्रेट होके एक टास्क कंप्लीट कर सकते हैं.
Yes, absolutely correct. So project is nothing but a combination of small tasks which are done in a meaningful way to achieve the aim, the completion of our project. So अगर हम इनमें से कोई भी पीस को अगर डिफरेंट लोकेशन पे प्लेस कर दें, it will get fit in that position also, but it won't make any sense. It won't give us our expected result, which is our project. So for that we need a different set of assignments, a meaningful set of assignments. Again, a task for you all. Please unmute yourself and let me know what do you think about this slide.
Project planning.
Yes, absolutely right. Thank you for your kind words. Yes, project planning. There are a bunch of people and they might be discussing over something, doing the project planning, share their opinions, giving the updates, sharing the reports, maybe sharing their issues, what they are facing. Okay, they are discussing over it, but they are all present at one place, right? But in an organization, it is not necessary that the all members of the project are present and available at the same place at the same time. They might be in different city, they might be in different country, in a different time zone. एंड ऐसे में अगर आपको कुछ अपडेट करना है, अपना कोई टास्क है, आपको अपडेट करना है अपने सीनियर्स को, अपने ग्रुप मेंबर्स को, देन यू हैव टू वेट फॉर द टाइम इन विच ऑल ऑफ द मेंबर्स आर अवेलेबल. ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि कोई जो लीड है आपके प्रोजेक्ट का वो उस टाइम पे अवेलेबल ना हो. सो ऐसे में आपका अपडेट रुक जाएगा. एंड अगर आपके अपडेट के आउटपुट पर कोई नेक्स्ट एक्शन डिपेंडेंट है तो वो सारा का सारा प्रोसेस डिले हो जाएगा जस्ट बिकॉज आपके ग्रुप मेंबर्स अवेलेबल नहीं थे एक टाइम पे, सो आप अपडेट नहीं कर पाए उन्हें. जीरा हमें ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म प्रोवाइड करता है वेयर वी कैन update our task, our queries, anything related to the project at one single place, and your task, your assignment is visible and accessible by all of the members of that project. So again, please let me know what you think about this slide.
Teamwork.
Yes,
Environment.
teamwork. Yes, correct. Teamwork, they are a bunch of people which forms a group to complete a project. So in a team, there are people with different roles assigned to them. Okay, सब resource नहीं हो सकते. Resource are the people who work at the ground level in an organization. Okay, then एक टीम में सारे के सारे रिसोर्स नहीं हो सकते. उन्हें मैनेज करने के लिए कोई मैनेजर चाहिए, हमें प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर चाहिए, प्रोजेक्ट लीड चाहिए, कंसल्टेंट होने चाहिए, सीनियर कंसल्टेंट चाहिए. सो these all people make a group. So in JIRA, we can add the members, we can assign a role to them, and we can assign the task which is suitable for their role. Because managers are not going to do the task, they are going to supervise your task. Okay, and for that they need the accessibility, they need the administrative control. So all the administrative control will be with your leads, or your project manager, the project lead, the consultant, associative consultant, senior consultants, all these. जो रिसोर्स है पर्सन है, जो ग्राउंड लेवल पे काम कर रहे हैं, उन्हें एक्सेस है सिर्फ अपने टास्क का. जो टास्क उनको असाइंड है, दे कैन चेंज इन द टास्क व्हिच इज असाइंड टू देम. दे कैन नॉट इंटरफियर विद द टास्क असाइंड टू एनी अदर पर्सन. Again, let me know your point of view about this picture.
Working
Discussion.
या design.
Yes, discussion. Someone else was also saying something.
Assigning tasks for all the team members.
Yes, yes. Discussion, assigning tasks to some other members, giving their updates. Maybe the person in that blue t-shirt with the bubble over their head, maybe he has something to update to the group members. Okay, so that's why they are holding a meeting. But the update or the query or the doubt is limited only to the people which are present over there. What about the person which is not present, which is not available at that time? तो फिर उनको तो अपडेट नहीं मिला जो मीटिंग में जो डिस्कशन हुआ वहां पर. नाउ कोई कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट कर सकता है कि उसके लिए हमें जीरा की क्या जरूरत है. हम उसको बुलेट में लिख सकते हैं जो पॉइंट डिस्कस हुआ है हमारी मीटिंग में, एंड वी कैन पास ऑन टू द पर्सन हु वाज नॉट अवेलेबल सो ही कैन कैच अप विद द डिस्कशन. बट ऐसा जरूरी तो नहीं है ना कि आप जो पॉइंट्स नोट करें उनमें सारा का सारा डिटेल आप नोट कर सकें, जो भी डिस्कशन हुआ है, जो भी अपडेट हुए हैं, या किसी की जो क्वेरी रही हो. राइट, कुछ मिस हो सकता है. देयर कैन बी अ मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग, देयर कैन बी मिसकम्युनिकेशन व्हिच विल लीड टू अ बिग ट्रबल इन फ्यूचर. सो टू रिड्यूस दिस ट्रबल, to reduce this complexity, to reduce this misunderstanding, we use the issue and bug tracking in JIRA. जिसको जो भी क्वेरी है, जिसका जो भी डाउट है, वो जीरा पे शेयर कर सकते हैं. एंड दैट डाउट एंड दैट क्वेरी, दैट अपडेट इज एक्सेसिबल टू ऑल ऑफ द मेंबर्स. सो इफ यू हैव अ डाउट, आपको वेट नहीं करना पड़ेगा कि कोई पर्टिकुलर पर्सन आके आपको अपडेट करे उस डाउट के बारे में, या आप अपने डाउट को किसी पर्टिकुलर पर्सन से पूछो, बिकॉज दैट पर्सन माइट नॉट बी अवेलेबल एट दैट टाइम एंड योर query will be on hold for a long duration of time, which can cause a halt in your project. To reduce all this complexity, to reduce all these hindrances, we just simply put our issue or our defect in the JIRA, and the person who knows the solution of it, who has the data for your query, will comment on your defect and will provide all the required data you need for the closure of that defect. So अगर आप उस data से satisfied हैं, then you can close your query, you can close your defect. Otherwise, you can just keep it open and you can discuss there also by commenting there like, we need more data for this, or we are just good to go. Next slide. Please let me know about or your point of view about this slide?
Might be distribution work.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Distribution of work.
Distribution of work, discussing the task which was assigned to them, tracking the task, right? So we are doing all these different tasks. We are creating the task, we are adding the members, we are assigning the task to members. They are doing it, the task, they are raising the queries, they are getting resolved their queries. But where we are tracking all these things, we need a report for that. हमें एक रिपोर्ट चाहिए है जहां पे हमें ये सारा टास्क जो भी डे वाइज हुआ हो, वीकली हुआ हो, थ्रू आउट द प्रोजेक्ट हो, we need to track that. And for that, JIRA provides us different types of reports. So report creation project lead करता है. So at the time of task creation, जब हम कोई task create कर रहे होते हैं, उस टाइम पे हमें कुछ elements वहां पे डालने होते हैं कि like the particular task, it will take 1 hour, 1 week for the completion. This is a lengthy task. This might take 1 month. So these are only the assumptions. तो उस assumption के basis पे एक target report create होती है जो project lead complete करता है. Now, when we are actually performing those tasks, the JIRA automatically traces all those evidences, traces all those records and create the report of the actual timeline. तो हमें ये रिपोर्ट मिलती है जहां पे हमारे दो ग्राफ होते हैं. एक ग्राफ होता है हमारे टारगेट का, दूसरा ग्राफ होता है हमारे एक्चुअल वर्क का. नाउ कभी ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि हम अपने assumption से फास्ट जा रहे हैं, so we need to slow down because we have to match that target. कभी ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि हम लैग कर जाएं because सब प्रोजेक्ट में कुछ स्मूथ नहीं जा सकता, इसकी कोई गारंटी नहीं है कि सब कुछ स्मूथ जाए. We will face some troubles, we can face some defects, sometimes the internet might not work or any other issues, so it will get delayed. So that's why we need to buckle up, we need to push ourselves to match that target. So it is an example how a report looks like. So we can see here the red line here. This is the point. A story point is nothing but the time that we give to each of the tasks. Okay, here we call it as a story point. So the features we discussed till now is the project management, like why do we even need it, how we add the members, we assign the tasks to the members, we track our issue, we track the bug, and we generate the report. We'll see a demonstration now to whatever things we learned in this session. I'll share my screen again so that we can go for the, yeah. So Pooja ma'am, I'll copy this link in the chat so you all can just proceed with it and follow the instruction to create a user on the JIRA. Is that good? See if this link is accessible to you all. So just create your user IDs, your user ID on JIRA with me. Okay. So first we'll create our login ID with Google only. You can also create your user through your organizations, through your college's email ID. That would be more beneficial for you. Okay, so we will get a page. Here are different tools that Atlassian provides us But today we are learning about JIRA, so we'll just go with the JIRA software. After clicking on JIRA software, we'll try it free. We'll get a page like this. In here, you need to provide your site name. It is just nothing but a name which identifies you in the JIRA. So it can be anything, it's up to you. And it should be unique. If it won't be unique, the JIRA will tell you that it's not unique and you need to change it. So nothing. After agreeing, after logging it will take some time to create your own site on JIRA. My screen is still visible, right?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. So we'll get a page here. You can select some tools like Microsoft, or you can select GitHub, so that you can share your data as well. But for now, we can skip it. And from here, you can invite your teammates. We can do this process later on in the project also. So we can continue. So I'm new to JIRA. My team is also new to JIRA. And we spend our time working on the features. And we have flexible schedule to finish our work. And we go next. Here, we need to add our project name. So let's create a project for Pizza Hut. The key is the initial of the project name you will provide, and we create project. So the first screen which we land on is a board, is your project's board, Pizza Hut board. So doesn't it reminds you of a notice board of your college or school? You know, the to-do section, in progress, done. Yes. I'll explore it by myself. And we'll dismiss the quick start because I'll be doing that for now. So yes, we were on like, yeah, it reminds us of a notice board where we place some work, where we give notices and information. It is visible to all of the people of that organization, of that institute. We will go to the project setting. We will click on board and we will click on columns and statuses. Here, we can edit, add, or delete the columns of our board according to our choice. Okay, so we can add it from here, create column, and we can name it as per our need. For the time being, I'll just let it the way it is, the to do, in progress and done state. Now we will go back to our project and we will create the issue. Issue doesn't mean like we are creating any defect or bug. Issue means the task. We are creating here the task. So now we are doing a project for Pizza Hut. What can be the features of a Pizza Hut app if we think about it? Okay, so there can be a start button. Okay, so create start button. We'll click enter and it will get created. What can be our second task? It might be create login ID. Okay, we are just doing the random features. It's up to the project lead which task they need to add. Let's add one more task. It might be create add button. Okay, so now we have created the task. So in a project, the project lead is not going to do this task. They need the members. So we have to add the members. For that, we'll go to the project settings. We'll click on the access. In access, we see add people. And here we enter the whole email ID of the person you want to add. So, sir, ma'am, have you created your login already? Because I might need your email address.
Yes, created.
Please let me know. Are you sharing it on the chat? Okay. Okay, we'll get a notification that the invite is sent to the person we have added. We'll add one more. The second invitation is also sent. If you refresh your screen, we'll see here the member.
Shweta,
Okay.
where we can get the invite? Where we will
in
see
your emails, in your email ID.
Okay, in your email.
We'll check
in your
on that
email.
also.
Okay.
We'll check on that point also because we need to see how it looks like when we'll assign the task. Okay. Now the first task, we'll click on it. Here you can see in reporter, here's my name. So the reporter is the person who creates the task. Okay. And in an organization, it is generally the project lead. And assignee is the person to whom the task is being assigned. So we have to first we'll assign to Pooja ma'am.
Sorry to interrupt you. From right
Yes.
side, I have there is one pop-up like quick start. We have to do something there.
You have to just dismiss it.
Dismiss. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so ma'am, I have assigned this task to you. You might get an email.
Okay. New email I will be receiving.
Yes. Another task will assign to Smita ma'am. keep the third task for myself. So I would request Pooja ma'am that please share your screen so that we all can see how it looks like when we get an invitation from JIRA.
Okay,
I'll stop sharing my screen. Yes.
Okay.
So this is the.
This is my screen. Yes.
Okay. You can cancel this pop out. Yes.
Just a minute. ओहो मैंने म्यूट कर दिया इसको. Just a minute. Shweta, please unmute. It was by default by mistake muted. You unmute yourself. Now it's okay. Now I had to cancel it.
No, just cancel this notification, the window which is open now. Just cancel it. The right corner, you can see the cross.
Just a minute. Yes.
So the task which is assigned to you, just drag it to the in progress column.
This create button?
Yes. Yes, this task. Yes, drag it here.
Okay.
So yeah, so in this way we get to know that the task which was assigned to you
is
now in progress.
Okay.
Okay. So I will request the same to Smita ma'am also. The task which is assigned to you, you can drag it to the in progress. And I'll share my screen so that we can see the changes made by Smita ma'am and Pooja ma'am will be visible to us also.
Okay. Huh?
See, they made the changes on their screen for their task, but it is visible to all of us, which are member of this project. I'll also take my task to in progress. So now now while executing my task, I faced some query, some defect. So I'll raise a query. Now we'll see how to raise a query. We'll go to project settings. We'll go to issue type. Here we'll click on add issue type. Here is a bug. Okay, bug is for the defect, the query which you need to ask. We'll add it. And we'll again move to our project settings. Back to project. Yes. And when we click on the create issue, and here's a drop down, we'll get bug. So I was facing an issue with the algorithm, let's say. So issue with algorithm. Now the issue, the query which I have raised is accessible to all of the members, and they can comment their information or the solution which they know in the comment section here. So ma'am, Pooja ma'am, Smita ma'am, please comment anything here while open it and comment anything.
In our in progress issue,
just refresh your screen.
Okay.
And then in to do issue, there might be an issue, the bug I created right now.
Okay. Yes, issue with algo.
Yes. Click on it, and in the comment section, just add any comment.
Okay. I have sent the message.
Okay. See, here we can see both our faculties have provided us the solution. So I'm
Okay.
satisfied with the solution and I will just move it like, okay, it is in progress and I can just complete it. Like my bug is resolved.
Actually, by this
And-
way, any team member cannot skip his or her task.
Yes, because it will give the notification. It will each of the time you will be receiving the mail like this issue is assigned to you or this task is assigned to you. This person has commented on your task. This person has commented or given the solution of your bug. Everything, every data will be there.
For example, if you are sending me the message and I'm not resolving that, so
Okay.
there may be the flow many mails, many messages.
Yes, it will be time to time whenever I'll ping you. Like
Okay.
we will again move it to the to-do list. Okay. So if
For example, I
my
have not
issue
sent
is
you any message.
resolved,
I have not resolved it, right?
Yes.
So what action
Yes,
you
yes.
will take means through this tool?
Like in an industry, we'll wait for 1 to 2 days only for our
Okay.
query to get resolved.
Okay.
And if it is not resolved, then we have to assign it to a particular person.
Okay.
Because if no one is taking the action on it by themselves, so we will just assign it to a particular person, then it becomes their task.
Okay.
And if it is assigned to them, then they have to complete it.
Okay. Okay. So it is a monitoring tool also.
Yes.
Students cannot skip their task.
So I will complete my task also, and you both also can complete your task and put it in done column. Have you not dragged it to the done column?
I have dragged it.
Okay.
See issue with algo, it's done.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Yes. Smita ma'am, you also please do the same.
If students are having any question, they can ask the question because it's a very helpful tool for you all.
Yes. Now see, our all tasks are done. So it was a very small task because we created the task in the same day and we completed it, the whole project in the same day,
Same day.
which is next to impossible because it might take a year or two to complete a project. So this is just an example how we create the issue, how we make it in progress, how we track it, and how we complete it. So this was all about the project tracking and query tracking. Now we'll move to reports. We won't be able to learn about the reports, like how to create it, how to generate it, because that might take much time. Because for that, we need to create some other elements also and assign the features to them. And we are short of time, but we can just learn that how do we include reports. Okay, so what I did, I'll go back again and show. I clicked on the project settings. I went to the features. Okay, in feature, here is a report. We'll make it open to us, and when we'll go back to our board, we'll see here the reports. So JIRA provides us different types of reports like burn up, sprint down, velocity reports. These all reports are for different types of purposes. Like if we want to go for weekly traces, we need to use different project. If you need to track down the report of the whole project, then we will use a different type of project. So in this way, there are 6 type of projects. 6 type of reports. So with this, the hands-on, the brief learning about the JIRA is completed here. Now we are good for the question answer session. If anyone has any query, we can do that.
I'm having one query. Like
Yes,
we
ma'am.
are performing the projects, we are having different tasks are allocated to us. Do we have any report in there where there are different colors saying red zone or this? Means we have not performed task is being assigned to us, but from long time we have not done anything in this task.
Yes, sure.
So is there any alerts?
Yes, yes. We have this. For that, we will go to sprint report.
Okay.
In that, you can see this red line here, right? It will indicate you the remaining time. Here we can see the remaining values. This means the task which is not yet done. It is assigned to the people, but they have not taken any action on it.
Okay. Okay.
So any other query?
Yes, Smita ma'am is having some query.
Shweta, is it possible to view individual report of team members?
Individual, no, we cannot do that. Individual report cannot be there. It is a complete team
Complete task.
project. Yes. We can track down their own task, like there won't be a report, but you can track down the task if it is completed or in progress or not from that notice board we saw, but the report won't be generated for a single person.
Like in when we are having that in JIRA tool, when we are to do task. So we are, whatever the code we have done, we have to, that will be visible to you also?
Yes,
The
yes, for
code?
that we'll go here the code.
Okay.
It is for development team, yes. For
Okay.
here, we can just add the code which we want or not.
Hello, Shweta.
Yes, yes, sir.
Very beautifully you explained the entire application. A simple
Thank you, sir.
question from my side. Is there any bug tracking facilities also available in this?
Bug tracking, yeah, we just saw that this bug tracking, like I had this issue.
Okay.
I reported the issue, like I had issue with algo, means you have to give a description of that. I just gave 3 words only.
Okay.
So in this way, we can track the bug. Okay, the people which are related to the project will see it, will provide, will give you the information or the things which is required for the bug, and you can just trace it. And if the person who reported the bug is satisfied with the solution provided to him, so he can just close it by dragging it to the done, because our issue is done now.
So can we assign it to any specific one? If I want to
Yes.
assign it to Pooja ma'am, or
Yes.
if you want to revert back from Pooja ma'am, can it's also possible from this?
Yes, just like we saw in the task, like I assigned the task to Pooja ma'am and Smita ma'am, we can do the same with the bug, but we need to wait for 1 to 2 days. For
Okay.
first, we have to raise the bug and we need to 1 to 2 days. If no one is commenting, if no one is recognizing it,
Okay.
then we have to assign it to a particular person.
And our output will be in that red line.
Yes.
Our response, because we have not
Yes.
responded, so that will be in that sprint
Yes.
report, right?
Yes, it's sprint report. If no
But-
action is taken, it will be a simple vertical line. If someone takes any action, then there will be a graph.
Okay.
Now, one more question, Shweta, related to the bug. Maybe
Yes, sir.
it is related to your topic or not. But if I want to see the profile of any person who is in the testing team, so is there any option in this to check the profile of that person?
No, no, no. The profile
Okay.
is not visible here. That is not related with the JIRA or the project management.
Suppose Pooja ma'am is very good in white box testing.
Okay.
And if I don't know about her area of specialization, and if
Yes.
I want to assign that testing to Smita ma'am,
Okay.
okay, not to Pooja ma'am. सो इट्स नॉट गुड कि मैं पूजा मैम की जो स्पेशलाइजेशन है वो स्मिता मैम को असाइन करता हूँ। तो ऐसा कुछ इस एप्लीकेशन में है क्या कि मैं
नहीं,
स्पेशलाइज लोगों को आइडेंटिफाई कर पाऊँ?
हाँ, बिकॉज आप वो नहीं कर सकते। ये तो हमने एक छोटा सा प्रोजेक्ट बनाया था। जब
Okay.
ऑर्गेनाइजेशन लेवल के प्रोजेक्ट बनते हैं तो उसमें एक दूसरा पेज होता है, कॉन्फ्लुएंस पेज करके। जब हमने
Okay.
क्लिक किया था वहां पे स्टार्टिंग
Yes,
पेज
yes.
पे ही जीरा
Yeah.
सॉफ्टवेयर पे,
जी जी।
देन वहां पे जस्ट एक पेज था कॉन्फ्लुएंस, वहां पे
Okay.
आपको वो सारी प्रोफाइल और डिटेल्स मिलती हैं।
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू सो मच श्वेता।
थैंक यू सर।
Anyone having any doubt?